The transient response problems. So last video class we were discussed about the problems of that one three models. So this is the three models of the problem. So points I said about that one. What is the point? One is a source. Okay, DC source is a present, DC excitation or free source. If it is the DC source is a present means non-homogeneous. This is a point number one. So keep it in your mind. Source is present mean non-homogeneous. If source is not present, then homogeneous. So you need to compare with that either homogeneous or non-homogeneous. First one is a non. So non-homogeneous source is a present. Then free source or undriven means it's a homogeneous. So that is the keep in your mind. Then second one, so you have the three models of the problems. So one is a source only one switches is there, only way one source and the switch is there. So you will going to close. If you will going to close to, you will going to go ahead. That is a where is it only one switch. So source is present mean non-homogeneous, and then you will going to proceed on that one. You to ask that one four steps is there. So keep in your mind to find out the k, t is equal to 0, I is equal to 0. So this is about the four steps. So kvl right, compare with the non-homogeneous. So p value and q value confined and substitute into the non-homogeneous equations. Okay, p value and 3 place p value and 1 place q value, substitute to find out the I of t. Then substitute that one, I need to find out the constant either k or c, whatever it may be. So c is written means okay, that is a constant c. I need to find out t is equal to 0, I of t is equal to 0. You can substitute to find out the c value and substitute into the fourth equation, then final I of t you will going to get it. So this is a model number 1. Model number 2, there is a two switches are there. So switch number A is closed, that is a step 0. Okay, switch A is closed, that is a step 0. What is that one? So during the time you will going to find out the what is the flow of current. So I is equal to Ohm's law, V by R. Inductance is not charged initially. So remove the inductance and you will going to find keep it only resistance. So V by R only enough. So that is a step 0. Then next one, switch B is closed. Does switch B in the circuit 2 it has any source? No source. No source means homogeneous comparisons. So you can go ahead, it has also four steps is there. So but you one more thing can keep in mind, step number 4 is very important, that's why I have changed the colors. What is step number 4? Step number 4 is step number 0 what you have found. So I value I is equal to V by R you have found, that too one need to substitute on the step number 4. Yes, this is a model 2. Step 0, switch A is closed. Find out the I value. That I value is the equation 0 means that is coming to the step 4 I value. I of t can substitute in the place. As usual k can find out. That's all. Then next one more model, third model. You have see that one model 3. Okay, switch there is a two switches. Switch A is there, switch B is there. As usual, switch A is closed. Find out the I value. I is equal to V by R. You will going to find out. I is equal to V by R. You can find out. Okay, switch B is closed. At the time you can look it. Source also present. If source is present means it is similar to that this model. Similar to that this model 4 step, but only one thing you can keep in your mind, step 0 is present, step 0 I value you can found. So substitute into the step 4. So that's why the step 4 and step 4 the same color I have gave you, I have represented. Yes, step 0 present. Yes, step 4 and step 4 is the same I of t. What is that one step 0? That I of t you can substitute. Okay, so that is about the model 3. So last class we were discussed about the three models of the these problems. Okay, see here it's a 0 equation, that is a need to substitute. So we were discussed about that one, three models of the problems. So let's we go ahead on that one. We will going to see about RL, RC and RLC circuit. Okay, so this is a model number 1. Already we were discussed model number 1 problem. What is the model number 1? Source only present, only one switch. Okay, only one switch and the source is a present. Source is present mean non-homogeneous comparison. So I gave the same four steps. What is that one? Step number 1, KVL you can find out. So find out the KVL, then substitute the R value or the L value. So substitute into that r value and l value. Compare with the non-homogeneous this equation number 2. You can compare to this one and find out what is a p value and what is a q value. After find out the p and q value, then substitute into that one non-homogeneous equation I of p values. You can substitute what is a p value and q value, can substitute into the equations. Substitute on the p. Okay, p, what is the value? 4 by 3 or 1.33. Then when p place you can substitute 1 2 3 places, you can substitute. What is the q value? 1.6 is substitute over. So this is about that one. I got it on that equation number 4. Then I want to substitute into the t is equal to 0, I of t is equal to 0. Where is I? I is equal to 0, t e power j, e power 0. Okay. So then here e power 0, then e power 0. So k. So k plus e power, okay, 0. So 0 into everything. So e power 0, 1. Okay. And e power 0. So e power 0, 1. So like you will going to substitute and find out what is the k value. K value is equal to 0. Once I got it on the k value, or it is a c value, whatever it may be, so constant, substitute into the fourth equation, substitute k into this place, substitute the k into this place. Then you will going to write about the equation I is equal to this is the equations. So directly you will going to write. So this is about that one RL method. Okay, solving the problem model number 1. I will repeat again. There is a 4 step. Step number 1. So apply the KVL. In that one KVL, V is equal to VR plus VL. What is that one? VR. VR means I into R. I into R is a 4 plus VL. What is a VL? L dot. L means 3. 3 dot di by dt. It is equal to source. So KVL is over. Rewrite the equation. Write it the di by dt. So the I have moved that one divided by the 3. So 3 is cancelled. Then 4 by 3, 5 by 3. Why do I want to write this type of model? Because I want to equal it to that equation number 2. Then only easily I will going to find out what is the p value this place, what is the q value in that place. Okay, p value I have, q value I have found. I need to substitute into the non-homogeneous p place as well as the q place I will going to substitute. Okay, I have substituted. Okay, so once you are going to substitute it on that once, okay, once you will going to substitute, okay, then you will going to simplify. Okay, so here this is about once you substitute, this is the fourth equation, I got it. This is the fourth equation, I got it on the fourth equations. Either you can simplify or not simplify. This is the fourth equations. Then fifth equations, how to get the fifth equation? Substitute t is equal to 0, I is equal to 0, I place is a 0. Okay, then so I place is a 0, you can do it. So 0, then t place is a 0. Okay, then t place is a 0. So e power 0, what is that one? 1. So k. So here is a term is a replace into that one k only. K plus. What about here? E power 0. So 1. So 1 into 1.11. Okay, 1.11 into e power 0. So e power 0, what is that one? It is replaced into 1. Okay, so 1 multiply 1.66. See here is coming under 1. Okay, e power, this is a value, multiply 1.66, multiply integration 0 to g is 0 to t e power 1.33 t dot dt. Okay, in that one, okay, further I will going to simplify. So integration I will going to apply the integration to the e power. So e power 1.33 into 1 divided by this answers. Then I will going to substitute the upper limit and the lower limit. Then upper limit I will going to substitute minus the lower limit. Then I will going to got it. So this equation I will going to move inside. Then my equation is simplified answer I will going to get. So this is my simplified answer. Okay, this equation is I value. In that I value, you can substitute into the t is equal to 0, find out the I value, and t is equal to infinity, find out the I value. So t is equal to 0, this is a t x axis, I is in that y axis. T is 0 means this is a place, so I also 0. So t is infinity here, and then I value is 1.24 dotted line. So draw the curve like. So this is a method about you can draw about complete about that one model one. So let's we move to that another problem, model number three. Model number three. So two switches are there. So switch number A. So when switch number A is closed at the time, so you can find out the I value first. So I is equal to V by R. So V is what is it on 4. So I'm going to close. I'm going to consider about this one only. Switch number A is closed. So during the time switch number one or A is closed at the time, so you consider only resistance, not inductance. Why? So inductance is it is required time to charge. So only resistance is present. Then find out the I. I is equal to V by R. V, what is the V value? 4. 4 divided by 3. Then you will going to find out the I value. That is equation number 0. So this value you will go to 1.4 1.33, you will need to substitute under this place. Okay, then now I will go to switch number 2 is closed or B is closed. So in that one you can look it. So it is a this is a switch is closed, this is a path. Okay, in that one source is a present. If source is present means you can compare with the non-homogeneous. Okay, first step. So find out the KVL in that equations. Okay, in the circuit, find out the KVL. VR plus L dot di by dt it is equal to 3. So this is the equation. Only di by dt. So 4 is divided by 4. Di by dt plus 3 divided by 4 into I, 3 by 4 the answers. Then compare with this one non-homogeneous equation number 2. What is the p value? 0.75. What is the q value? 0.75. Write the p and q. Okay, after write the p and q, okay, come substitute into the non-homogeneous equations. I equations you can substitute. I is equal to e power p. What is that one? 0.75 substitute. E power p substitute. P value substitute. In the q value can substitute. Then okay, you got it about that I value. I value can got it. Then substitute into the fourth equations. Step number 4. So step number 4 you will go to what to do? T is equal to 0. I is equal to what is I value? 1.33. Equation 0. 1.33. Okay, that one you can substitute in that equation. So you can substitute to find out the K value. So directly I have written, you will going to find out the K value. Once K value can found, substitute the K value in that place. Substitute